You're 33 years old and you still throw temper tantrums like a toddler over people not liking Disney Star Wars and Disney remakes. Would you like it if I attacked you for liking a movie I didn't like? No, you wouldn't. Hi, you stupid f***. If you actually kept up to date, you would know more behind what happened and how I've already disavowed that video multiple times over. Disney Star Wars and the live-action remakes are inherently toxic and should not be treated as harmless. You see toxicity in everything. It's amazing. So you don't think Rey falling in love with her abuser with nay a single line of dialogue between them from the last time he tried to kill her to the kiss is problematic? You actually need to be smacked across the skull with a sledgehammer. Holy shit. You know, I look—
And the prodigal asshole returns.
Mr. Pick.
officially old enough to beef with publicly. Better yet, isn't it great that someone who literally got chased off the internet for being a completely insufferable human to everyone around them thinks they can just make a comeback of some kind? Isn't it great how all it takes to come back from actual ruin is to go, hey guys, I'm a changed person now, while continuing to do the exact same things that got you chased away in the first place? Isn't it simply fantastic that someone like that can just come back and somehow genuinely convince people that they're not completely full of it? If you're
as I didn't repeat any of the Twitter and DeviantArt alt account stuff that I did last year, and I do wish to make a genuine effort to keep my word on that. I owe it to them.
Oh my gommy, Kai.
What's so funny? Your shirt!
Anthro's content as we became associated, I started to see some cracks. For one, Anthro gets angry in his videos quite a lot.
Forgive the psychotic bitch who brutally killed Joel in front of you, bit off your fingers, and threatened to slit the throat of your pregnant girlfriend? What double standard backwards bullshit is that? I don't care if he called you the C word, just take the damn sandwiches!
And if this was a character he was playing simply for emphasis or comedy, akin to someone like AVGN, Nostalgia Critic, Molar, it would be fine, but it's not. Or at least he does an absolutely horrendous job of separating his video persona from how he interacts with others. Anthro gets pissed with people, and it wasn't until I started doing some digging that I realized just how unhinged this guy was towards other people, including people that I know and are mutuals with. If you chip Anthro's shoulder either by disagreeing with him or getting in a silly argument about Star Wars, regardless of how civil you are, he will rip you to fucking shreds. And I don't mean it's people making a big deal about someone on the internet hurting their feelings, I mean he will literally track other people's accounts down on completely different platforms to the ones he is arguing on, just to angrily insult them and write massive paragraphs of him ranting about whatever he's annoyed with, as well as identity politics for some reason, which leads into our approach to making content. While yes, we hold a lot of the same opinions on the quality of entertainment, Anthro gets really passionately angry about identity politics and SJWs, treating every situation, even videos where he is apologizing to people, as an opportunity to start bitching about it. There's a reason why these days I tend to distance myself from the anti-SJW and culture war crowd, and it's specifically due to people like Misanthro demonstrating how pointless and exhausting these arguments are. There's also taking into account that he wasn't much better on my Discord server. Anthro would regularly fill up the movie channel with never-ending anger-fueled rants about identity politics, using every profanity under the sun, and would sometimes even go as far as to grab a singular tweet that had pissed him off that day and start shit-talking whatever point it was making, as well as the person who tweeted it, which filled the chat of unnecessary drama that he simply couldn't keep to himself. It got so bad that my mods had to personally tell him to shut the fuck up, and it was one of the
seen a person press a self-destruct button. Anthro's final video before deleting his channel out of shame was a video where he desperately tried to convince his audience that he was going to be better, and then ended the video by clutching a memento for his dead father and saying,
"No more burner accounts. No more angry messages."
Do I need to explain why this is the most terminally online thing you could ever post on the internet? And that's kinda how things ended for Misanthro Pony. In when he does something stupid, Anthro seems to now think he's untouchable, and I've seen in his comments that some of his fans are way too gullible for their own good. Oh, you think he's improved and no longer harasses people? That's cute. Open up his Blue Sky account and scroll through his reply history for 5 seconds and tell me what problems you can see. Hey, Anthro, why do you think telling someone they should be smacked across the head with a sledgehammer over a bad take on Star Wars is even remotely acceptable? It may not be a sock puppet account this time, but make no mistake, he is doing the exact same shit that he was doing previously. Finding posts talking about him and angrily inserting himself into the conversation, and he's even tracking people passing them. I truly do not give a damn if some of these people may have had harsh things to say about you, Anthro. How do you justify this? I can verify that a lot of the people you do this to don't even harass you. They just talk negatively about you. Yeah, it hurts to see people say negative things about you, but unless they're in your face and being a dick about it, you gotta just suck it up. It's the internet, and you cannot go around strong-arming people like this when they're doing literally nothing wrong. This post is from a fucking year ago, you absolute baby. Why are you grilling this person over something they said about you on Twitter a year ago? The last video you made on your channel had you swearing on your father's ashes to not do this kind of stuff ever again. You deleted your channel because you kept doing this stuff. How is anyone supposed to believe that you've changed when this is what you do in your downtime? For his dead father and saying,
No more burner accounts. No more angry messages.
do I
Well, yeah,
Don't tell me. You're not in the mood.
What, does that third eye make you psychic?
No, but it does help me see bullshit.
Hey, you know what? F you.
a lot worse. When Enfro makes these kinds of thinly veiled threats against people with these incredibly violent scenarios, his main defense is always that he's not directly saying he'll be the one committing the violence, just that he wishes it would happen to the person he's talking to. This admission of wanting to assault people over a Star Wars opinion, though, is a whole different story, and makes the sledgehammer comment even more unhinged in retrospect. Just thought I'd add this on here before we continue, because no way was I gonna pass up the opportunity to mention that this man just straight up wants to assault people over their thoughts on Star Wars.
That's stupid, so I'm going to turn the brightness up. Fuck you, Seagal.
Besides, my heart is pure. Pure, unadulterated, badass.
Yeah, more like pure, unadulterated ego.
I heard that, Triclops!
Is that okay?
As a matter of fact, go f*** yourself. Now where was I?